All right. Hey guys.
Dude, explaining Ponyo is gonna be kind of like
Easy.
It's easy.
Hey guys.
The story's there. I mean,
just to try to like explain like the power system and everything.
There is no power system.
yeah,
It's
no.
just
It's just, I
little
mean, if
girl.
anything, the only people that have powers are the people in the fucking ocean.
Ponyo has the strongest powers because she can turn her dress into a diaper.
You're still stuck on
She's
kids'
not-
clothing.
dude, there was
You're
never a
so
diaper.
weird.
That's a diaper, dude.
You're so
There was never a
weird.
diaper, dude.
That's her legs from a fish into a diaper.
How do you?
No, that was never a diaper. It was like the bottom of her dress.
Why are we talking about the girl's
That's
dress,
diaper.
anyways? The
That's a
bottom
diaper.
of it.
I'm diaping it up.
It's not a diaper.
She looks like Mr. Popo. Guys, welcome into episode of us reviewing the #1 Ghibli movie of all time,
No.
Ponyo.
No,
Ponyo.
That's not true.
We should do a Ghibli movie run.
I'm trying.
no.
Not mad at it.
I'm gonna pick another one.
I haven't seen Spirited Away in a while. But this is the anime version of Little Mermaid. This is Ponyo.
But with 5-year-olds.
I feel like it's not justified, dude. Like I feel like you like don't shit on it in the beginning.
Yeah.
This,
You know what I'm
Little Mermaid was good.
I mean, yeah, it was
Little
pretty
Mermaid
good.
was good.
The real life one,
No,
the live
No,
action.
the cartoon.
we don't speak of that one. Just like the live action of Lion King, we don't speak of those.
What? Live action Lion King was the shit. Are you kidding me?
Okay, Ponyo, Paul, break it down.
All right. This is a story about a little girl who happens to be the daughter of a sea goddess and a water sorcerer. That's the best way I can describe him.
I feel it was more about the little boy.
Well, I mean, it is about both of them. It's about her and her fighting her true love, whose name is Sosuke.
And did you know that he was a water sorcerer right off the bat, Devin?
I did.
I didn't know he was like a water sorcerer, but I assumed there was some sorcery involved.
I would have assumed a conductor. He looked like a freaking conductor for a orchestra or something.
We're not talking about his
outfit.
We're not talking about his looks.
No.
His actions speak volumes of his magic. 'Cause
Yeah.
in the very first scene, he's underwater in an air bubble and like dropping little droplets and making sea life. Like I don't know what that.
He was making sea life?
You didn't see those little things coming out
No.
of the. I mean,
Sorry.
he was doing something.
There's a lot going on. A lot of beautiful animation. I didn't really see what he was dropping.
Oh.
Anyways.
Well, not just that, but just little flasks of like liquid and all these colors. Like I'm assuming he's some kind of wizard. Like I don't know what he is. I'm not gonna give it a title, but he's in the water and he's doing some kind of magic. So I just say water wizard. So it's about Ponyo and a little boy who she meets up with, named Sosuke, and it's really that's
Sosuke.
all it's about. It's about their love with each other and the sea. I guess the sea has a big part to play in this as well.
Yes, because
I mean, that's it. That's
she's a
what
waterbender,
it
so of
is.
course the sea would have a big part to play.
It's what it is. I mean, what more do you want?
A story? Dev.
Ooh. All right, go ahead.
I just say
What,
it.
what,
I
what,
just say
what,
that.
so what do you guys think it's about? Like honestly,
So like originally you see this net picking up garbage,
mm-hmm.
and originally you kind of think like, oh, this is like
Yeah, I
water versus land,
Pollution.
type of
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
But it doesn't really. It's not really that like at all.
You're right.
It's a love story between, but it's kind of. But what I'm getting at is they kind of like portray that in the beginning, and there's some moments where they make you think that that's what this is going to be about, because
Right.
he does mentions like, oh, these dirty
Racist,
humans
yeah,
and
yeah.
yada yada yada. So he talks crap about the humans.
He's a
But
human too, right?
He used to be.
He was,
He
yeah.
used to be, yeah.
Is he not?
He used to
No,
be.
not anymore. Not anymore.
Nice.
When you bang the sea goddess,
Yeah.
you become.
Because apparently humans don't get dried out. They don't need to spray water in front of them and on their legs to
Okay.
to stay wet. Yeah.
I assumed that was like a superstitious thing he was doing.
No,
I didn't
no.
really think that was like
No. I mean, if you pay attention to his words, he says, "Oh, this isn't fertilizer. This is water, seawater, pure seawater." So I don't.
I don't
dry
like how
out.
negative like you're
I know.
starting out already,
But
dude.
yeah.
Like
I'm really not. I'm trying to be
you're not
impartial
though.
and fair.
You're not though.
You're being facetious, if anything.
What I thought this was about.
There's a love story between
Yeah.
2 5-year-olds.
yeah, which is wild to say out loud.
It's Japan. I mean, let's get that out there, huh?
Yeah.
Before you like, I can already see on your list. You're starting to form a gripe. But before we go on gripes, because I do have a couple gripes too. I think we all have similar gripes. Let's talk about what made this a Ghibli movie. Like what
The animation,
Mm-hmm.
animation was beautiful.
dude, it was awesome. So, although which we'll get into the gripe later, but although like when I felt like the story was lacking, I still wanted to watch just due to the animation, because like when the sea was like kind of rising and like the waves were coming up, I was like, dude, that's actually
It's
looks
beautiful.
looks pretty cool, dude. Like,
And they look like
beautiful.
fishes, you know.
and
like
then you put it in
also-
perspective, which I'm not one to do this, but it's 2008. You know?
Oh, it's 2000.
Yeah, it was.
2000.
Was it? I thought it was 2008.
2000.
Yeah, 2000. I looked it up. 2008.
I could have swore it was 000.
Yeah,
I mean,
looked
according to the text,
looked
like
it up, yeah.
comparing Violet Evergarden, this came out in 2008, I think. Compared to Violet Evergarden, came out in 2018.
We're not comparing, right?
No, I'm not. I can never because it isn't
It came
even.
out 2008.
They're not in the same leagues.
Wow. Let me just double check that because that's wow. I thought it was 2000. Okay, so that kind of takes away from it a little bit for me.
How?
Oh
I thought,
wow!
I thought it was amazing for a 2000 movie.
I mean, it's in the 2000s,
Like 2000, 0000. I thought it was amazing. That's the same time Shrek came out. I was like, damn.
and Shrek is beautiful. Like, what are you talking about?
It is. That's why I was comparing it.
Like,
But anyways, though,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it was
what are you doing
2008. The anime was still. I still enjoyed the type of animation that it had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I also enjoyed some of the characters. Some of the characters were nice here.
who?
Some of them maybe. So although the Fujimoto,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Although he was a bad dad, try to be controlling.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I still enjoyed his character.
I mean, I don't think he's a bad dad.
I cannot disagree more.
Why?
Because you're not a bad dad being controlling of a 5-year-old.
That's true. I was
I'm
gonna point out,
sorry.
like,
I'm sorry. She's 5.
Like, you shouldn't be spending the night at the boy's house. I mean,
Yo,
you're 5 years old.
she's 5 and she completely disobeyed him in every regard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Every
don't.
regard.
Yeah, but what is 5 in fish? Like what is
That's
5 years old in
true.
fish?
Okay, that's a
True.
fair point.
Like, she might as well
That's a
be
fair
laying
point.
eggs already, right?
Well, I mean, I don't
All
know.
right.
Yeah, were those little things her sisters
Yeah,
or her
yeah.
eggs? Okay.
They were her sisters.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I keep trying to form the words to say what I feel about this.
Well, I mean, we're not there yet. What did you like other than the animation? You must have liked something else. Like you liked Fujimoto as a character. You liked his like his
The
dad.
person that played him.
Yeah.
Liam
Oh yeah.
Neeson's.
Yeah.
I was disappointed of how his character turned out.
Dude, what do you like? We're talking about what do you
You're right, you're
like?
We'll get there.
I really liked the animation. The animation was beautiful. I thought it was probably one of the better Ghibli movies I've ever seen, animation-wise.
Okay.
That water scene where she was running on top of it was so, like it had me to stop. I stopped what I was doing. I was stunned.
Where the water was rising. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
That's the same.
It was
Yeah.
awesome. The fish were beautiful. There was so many different kinds. I mean, I didn't really understand how her sisters turned into the water and then turned back into it. I was like,
Like
okay.
the fish and then they turn
Yeah, I
into
was
water.
like, okay, I'm with it, but
I
it
mean,
was
it's
really
magic,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty
It's
magic. But that's it. Like you liked Fujimoto as a dad, right? Like you didn't like how he was treated, but as a dad,
Yeah.
you respect
Yeah.
his motives and everything.
He had a really, really cool plot point at the beginning where he was like, I'm going to build this water, this special yellow water,
Right.
to then create the
Cambrian.
Cambrian era where all the fish take over the world again.
Right.
That's what's up. I was like, this is badass plot. Like he's gonna end up being a big war between the fish and the humans, maybe. That's sick.
That's just your own imagination.
I
going
know.
out of
I was
control.
getting hyped from this awesome storytelling it was trying to give me,
Man.
and it turned into Little Mermaid.
And then
So-
you turned your like into a gripe. I hate you so much. All right.
I like that.
I also liked the animation. That's a given. The animation was beautiful. I also like just the little. It was like a little cute love story between these
little
two
innocent
kids.
love story.
It was very innocent. She liked the ham. Pause.
yeah.
Other than that, I like the interactions between not just her and Ponyo. I mean, her and Sosuke, but Sosuke and all the other people in his town, like the old women and the little kids.
Okay.
It really showed you that not just him, but his wife and his dad are really a part of this town.
Not his dad.
Well, I mean, he wasn't there.
His dad was never there. Never there.
Daddy was
Doing
there.
what he's supposed to do. Go out and work for the family,
Yeah.
only to get shit on by the mom. And I did y'all think that all the ships like they died out there in the water when the tsunami happened?
I mean, they should have. They should have.
We'll get into gripes in a second.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the gripes.
So I mean, I will give the wife this. If I cook a home cooked meal with kombu and like seaweed
What'd you just say?
and all kombu,
Oh,
kombu. I
okay.
know what it is, bro. Try
Per-
to correct me.
Proceed.
So with like seaweed and then all this huge all these groceries. And I took care of your kid and I worked at the nursing home. And then you like, oh, I'm gonna come home tonight. And then you fucking skip out on me. And I just cooked my meal, bro. Like I'm gonna put Baka on the fucking the spotlight too.
Yeah, at that point you do have a right to be upset.
Yeah.
One thing
guess.
about this anime though is I feel like it played on like the little kids like innocence, and I feel
Mhm.
like they really use that to kind of get like some more I guess views, I guess, or kind of like some more clout They use the little kids, you know,
This is a
to
gripe then.
hype up the movie.
This is a gripe. Okay, well, that's the first gripe then. Let's just get into
It
gripe.
was so wholesome. It was so wholesome.
I know, but I feel like they just use kids like this.
Yeah.
This story, I don't feel like should have been about 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
I mean,
you remember when she gave the little baby soup, and then the mom's like, she can't eat the soup. I was like, it was so wholesome. I was like, it hurts my heart. I don't want to watch this shit.
right.
It was just so wholesome. That's not a gripe. That's the other plus about it. It was so like I would watch that. I
didn't understand the second half of that though. She just jumped in the water and just like
Oh, yeah,
I don't know what
yeah.
that was.
I thought she was.
That was the cuteness. That was the cuteness.
Yes.
I thought she was trying to like heal him, just like
Yeah.
the cut. I thought maybe she had some like healing powers.
Maybe maybe she licked him, kind of, because the lick healed his.
Probably definitely not like that.
Yeah, I don't think she licked him. I think maybe you're right because he was crying and then she tried to heal that crying.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I can see that, but still, it was a little weird for me how she just.
I watched it with Lucas, and Lucas actually looked up and watched it too. Like he was watching it. Usually on my like the scary movies or whatever movies we watch with like a lot of plot and talking, he won't look or care.
Well, yeah, like my daughters like so.
Watching this one.
Yeah, my daughters were also watching it, and they had to go to bed, and my oldest daughter was like, "Hey, can you wait to finish this?"
Like, I want to see if they fall in love.
Yes, I was like, unfortunately, I can't because I got to review this tomorrow. But you can put it on anytime you want. So
hey, Ponyo is that movie that you can watch with your kids.
I'll give it a rewatchability plus. Like I can rewatch it.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't mind.
So from that love that I felt from you guys all the way, I felt it. Devin, you said your first gripe was the fact that they're playing on the kids,
yeah,
the emotional like aspect of the kids and all that. So from there,
like, this isn't a plot. It wasn't a plot for 5-year-olds because a 5-year-old is saving the
they're
world.
not supposed to be in love, right? I mean, you never had a crush in high school. I mean,
when you're a 5-year-old, you don't
Yeah,
really know what to love. Some people can almost say that
like I like your bow, like
like either he or the girl was being groomed, you know.
Whoa,
I like that.
Wow,
run with that.
I mean, go ahead,
I
run
like
with
it.
it.
I like it.
I'm not saying it. That's...
I'm just saying like they're being led into like this, you know, this love connection. Like it's.
Think about it.
I mean, who's
like
leading
the mom got talked into like the whole like by the goddess, like you know, he's got to fall in love, you know, like save the world.
Huge plot hole too.
So
Such a big plot hole.
it was
okay. After when he go on from there, go ahead. No, yeah.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. No, go ahead. You go to your next one.
My biggest gripe was there was no cohesion with the plot. It went from Ponyo. Okay, from the point where Ponyo had to be with Sosuke and ran to Sosuke. From there was no plot. Because the mom left the top of the place to go save the seniors, who she just left the seniors. She just left the seniors.
Right.
She just left them to go home, and she was fighting to get home.
Right.
And she just left. For what?
I agree.
For what?
She's a bad mother.
Because she left the seniors because her coworker said, "We got this.
No,
you can go home."
I know, but then why'd she go back?
Yeah, that's true.
Like why?
Like you got like that guy with the clipboard walking through, and then you got the other coworker, that girl. They're covered. Like you have 2 5-year-olds at home. How'd you get your fucking ass back in the kitchen?
I would never leave my 5-year-old.
She's trying to be somebody, and like you're knocking that, bro.
Who's
like,
she trying to be a bad mom?
Yeah, I'm about to say a bad mother.
No, she wants more for her child, you know. So
she's
like
get extra for going back.
So
there.
you know, one day she's gonna be the manager.
Okay.
We don't know this. This is Japan, Devin.
She's trying to work hard enough to get the dad off the boats.
So, dude.
That's
no,
crazy.
but not even that was what made me mad. What made me mad was how quickly it progressed with the whole mom of the ocean. How she immediately said, "Okay, let's let her be free. Fine. Let's let her choose if she wants to be human or be a fish. Fine."
I mean, I feel like I really felt that though, you know.
But it hyper speeded to the end, man. It was like it went right to the mom, talking to the mom, and the mom being okay with all this.
So like,
I want some more pushback from the mom.
Nah, because like the mom is like the nurturing, like let her be who she wants to be type of.
Yeah.
The dad is like.
You're obviously a dad. Like you don't understand this.
I would never understand letting a 5-year-old be who he wants to be.
Well, you're not the mom. You're the dad. You're supposed to be like Fujimoto. Like, no, stay in this damn bubble. I want to protect her. And exactly. You're the dad. It's okay for you to feel like that, but like you want to protect her and be in the bubble forever. But that's not what growing up is about.
Right,
know?
Right. Totally. Grow up. Get out of the bubble when you're 13.
I get it.
Yeah, you're not helping the case.
5 years in fish.
Yeah,
she's fish life, dude.
Like 20 or something.
You can't even feed yourself at 5 years old. And for the mother of the ocean to trust in this 5-year-old boy. No one's
Bro,
no one's
she-
gonna argue with that, right?
She's been around for like
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And
millennia.
she turned her
dude,
own.
like-
What's happening right now?
She turned her own human out. Okay. Who knows if this was probably her story too.
Yo, she had Fujimoto on a collar.
exactly.
For sure.
He was all like,
For sure. Yeah. My love, my dear, I'm sorry. My dear.
You would think that she would understand, like humans kind of, she's been around him for so
Yeah.
long, she has watched the humans. So for her to be like, let her do her own thing.
Wait, you're saying that now, but people change. Maybe he's 13 and wants to play soccer. He doesn't even want to hang out with her.
And that's my gripe about a 5-year-old
Yeah.
deciding all this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what ticks me off. So, but you just said that she knows people. He
She-
could change at 18 and go smash the other girl down the street who's loving on him.
but either way, she's not gonna be a fish ever again. She's gonna be.
I know. The Ponyo will never be a fish, even if she gets cheated on ever again.
Whoa.
It's like, whoa.
I feel like you got some insecurities, man.
Like you're projecting right here.
Yeah.
I just don't trust 2 5-year-olds to be together forever. I'm sorry.
Like who broke your heart in middle school?
This is like it's like an
Hey,
anime.
okay.
Dude, this is an anime love story, bro. Like you don't worry about like,
Yeah.
Yeah, just
What
push all that
happened?
aside. Push the real life stuff aside.
bro. What you're waiting on like a sequel or like
No,
this
I'm
this is
I'm
not.
waiting.
That'd be
Actually,
sick. That'd be pretty cool.
maybe it's like a
There's no
OVA, 30
sequel to this,
minutes.
dude. There's what this is? It's got a happy ending,
It does.
and like I feel you can't deal with that.
Yeah,
like
no.
So I liked the ending. I just didn't like the ride to the ending. And also, that town was destroyed.
It was.
That town was underwater. I'm talking about decades of reconstruction are going to happen.
I'm surprised they didn't hate Ponyo or
Dude,
like, yeah.
the mom should have... Oh, man, I was getting mad because you have to realize this little magic girl probably destroyed your whole town.
She just like sticks out a knife, starts stabbing.
I don't know, man. It just really... There's little things that just made it
I feel
upsetting
like,
for me.
I just feel like you're like thinking too much into it, dude.
Maybe
Like this
so.
is just
Yeah.
supposed to be just like a love story, like
But
between.
on Craig's
Maybe
so,
point
maybe
though, on Craig's point, I would as a parent, I'd be like, just don't make her mad because she's obviously gonna. She runs with these powerful people, and if you piss her off, like if you break up with her, you cheat on her, or whatever later on in your life,
You will get wet.
You're gonna get drowned in the ocean
Yeah. Okay.
or get eaten by a shark. I don't know.
Favorite characters?
Probably the old people.
Yeah, they were interesting at the end.
Which
They-
one? The one that was like all grumpy.
Not just her, but the other ones too. Like they're real supportive
Yo,
of him.
How
you
how
know?
how pointless was that jump that Sasuke did?
That was funny too. He hit it right in the face.
He jumped to her and the water still hit all of them. What the fuck was the slow mo jump for?
I mean, it just
For
showed
the
that
cuteness?
It showed that she
Did you
cared.
not build suspension?
It did, but then the water
Okay.
hit them anyways.
Okay, dude. So I mean,
I just thought the water wouldn't hit the jump.
Yeah, but if you notice, even the little sisters are like, "Hey, like you're kind of drowning them right now." Like, because the thing about the dad is he doesn't really care about human life because he hates humans. That he left them in the water and they were like actually unconscious for a little
Yeah.
bit. So
Favorite character Fujimoto.
good dad. He's a good dad. He's a good dad.
mine would be Sasuke.
Okay.
King Fade himself.
King Fade.
Yeah, he was just a cute, lovable character. Cute, lovable boy.
He's so brave. Like I don't even think I would have went. Like 5 years old, I wouldn't get on any boat.
Dude, I'm so scared of sharks. There's no way I'm going in that water. There's no way.
No, I like Ponyo. Fuck the old women. I like Ponyo, man. She's all magical and making everything.
She's so cute. Like little flips in the bucket and then spitting water. Oh my god. I was like,
Like,
oh,
dude,
that's
that's
so cute.
cute. You were so sus, dude.
Pause
That's
that shit.
cute.
Did you, like you
It's like-
moaned. Did like you're weird.
It's just
bro.
cute, man. I
And
don't
the
know.
way she licks
You're
you,
weird.
like what,
I
dude?
know.
Like
you want her to lick your wound too? Like what the fuck's your
Ponyo.
problem?
Hit me up when you're 20.
Jesus.
All right. Anyways, what are we rating this thing,
who
guys?
knows what she is in fish years?
That's
true.
an old bitch.
Like
at
you're
20.
wild,
Yeah, it only takes like a fish like a year to grow up. So
Is that right?
I think so.
dude. You're
Little
sick.
tadpole.
She's
You're
a goldfish
sick.
too. So, anyways,
What are we rating this thing?
I'll go first for Ghibli movies. I'll put this like in a lower tier because the story there is a story.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Huh? No. There's a story, but it's just not as grand as all the other Ghibli movies, and I am gonna give it a 7.5.
I mean, it's all
Cat in the
right.
Hat.
Like,
Cat in the Hat had a story too.
And it was awesome. Listen to your fucking parents. Don't be little shits. Clean up. Have
giving it a
fun
7?
inside.
What
7.5.
are you giving it, Cray?
Giving it a 6.
I mean, it's
Like
all right.
right on the line
like,
6. Because the animation really saved it. There was.
You put it through. You put it through your little.
I did, yeah. The animation was 25. The
Right.
characters were 20, and then everything else, the world building was trash. There was no world building. And then also the what's my
There
other
was.
one?
There was a
The
world
setting I hated because the town was destroyed. I can't get over that. I'm sorry.
But
Anyways,
Wait, what? Okay,
Whatever, I gave it a 6.
Your system makes no sense.
I gave it a
You
6.
gave Gundam G a 5.
Yeah.
It was trash.
No, it wasn't trash.
It was trash.
No, it wasn't trash. The story
Wasn't even
propelled
there.
it. Yes,
Wasn't
it
even
did.
there. It was barely there. Go ahead.
What do you rate it?
6.5.
I mean, it's alright. Like,
I enjoy the animation. I feel accomplished now that I have a Ghibli movie, another Ghibli movie underneath my
Oh,
belt.
another one. Okay.
Oh, I'm about to say,
So-
bro. Like, freaking another one.
So I feel like it's one of those classics that you should watch. You should watch.
Especially when you have kids, like you can pass down. This is one of those easy animes that you can pass down to your kids and not have to worry about gore and violence. This is a good story. So
The next Ghibli one we're watching is Castle in the Sky.
maybe.
Maybe. Have you seen that one?
No, he's never seen Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh
We
shit.
gotta watch that
That's
next.
that's the best one.
Talking about, you want action,
Guys,
you
we're
want
out-
story.
we're outta
All right,
here.
All right.